For 2018, Aprilia is rolling out the all-new Dorsoduro 900, which they say is better than ever. The Dorsoduro is powered by an all-new 896cc 90-degree V-twin engine that it shares with the new Aprilia Shiver 900. Most of the engine architecture from the previous bike remains the same, though Aprilia has reduced friction through redesigning the pistons, with a reinforced piston pin, new piston coating, and slightly revised crankshaft geometry and balancing. The uniquely shaped twin undertail exhaust remains, though the new motor makes for a more guttural and aggressive bark. This Aprilia also features a full-color TFT dash that works well both during the day and at night, and no supermoto is complete without the beak. Despite its lighter wheels and fork, the Dorso 900 still tips our scales at a whopping 485 pounds wet and full of fuel, a number far heavier than I expected. We took the Dorso for a morning stint near Ojai on one of Southern California's best riding roads, Highway 33. On the beautiful long sweepers of Highway 33, the Dorso felt a little unsure at first. Although the bike's 26 degrees of rake isn't too aggressive, it does make it eager to comply with even minor inputs when combined with the bike's higher center of gravity. The initial part of the ride was slow, but the pace picked up after our first photo stop, and the Dorso finally started to come into its own. With more speed came more braking, which highlighted maybe the biggest issue with the Dorso. The brakes are a little lacking in power, but it's mostly the lack of bite that's almost shocking as you grab a handful of front brake. After our short ride on Highway 33, we put the Dorsoduro through the real-world test on the 405 freeway. In this part of the ride, there were a few other things that struck me. The first is that, while incredibly smooth on upshifts, the transmission in the Dorsoduro does not like to be downshifted. Attempts to shift down needed something between a forceful push and a downright kick, and forget about trying to get the bikes in neutral on the first or second try. Secondly, the seat got uncomfortable quickly. I noticed some discomfort during the morning's canyon ride, but my moving around on the seat kept that to a minimum. Now, stuck in place, my rear fatigued quickly with the hard and forward canted seat. Overall, the motor and fueling are excellent on the Dorsoduro, and after our canyon and freeway rides, I was impressed with what a good daily rider the Dorsoduro had been. The old fueling and suspension woes are gone, with plenty more oomph than the 750 it replaced. The Dorsoduro 900 carved up a solid day's worth of riding and accepted anything we threw at it.